Is Kevin Durant a top 5 player as currently stands? Is he in everybody's top 5?
It's tough. It's tough.
He's fringe.
Tough.
If he's
fringe,
if he's in the top 5, he's 5. He can't be in the top 4 for me.
Yeah, I would say no.
Yeah, I'd say no.
Oh, can I hear everybody's top 5?
Yeah, can we get to the LeBron still not top 15 talk? But all right. Low key, I still have Giannis in my top 5, Curry, Jokic, Embiid, Tatum. I'll even put AD over way AD been playing is ridiculous. Yeah, so he's not top 5 though. He's not top 5 to me. No.
Mars,
Steph, Giannis, Jokic, Luka.
Embiid, Luka too.
Embiid, AD.
I forgot about
at the 5th spot.
I mean, we can't just dismiss what KD's been doing though.
He's been great.
He's been great.
He might be the best scorer in the league this year. Like the way he's playing.
Now, but being the best scorer does not automatically push you into the top 5. No.
Hey, chill. That's not over. You remember that?
Oh my god. I don't know. Yeah, he just because yeah, you're right. Scoring wise, no, he's been amazing.
Sure.
The other players are also scoring at a very high clip and just providing more. They're
Stop right there.
Rebounding, defense, playmaking.
Stop right there, Lo. Y'all heard what Lo just said, right?
Providing more.
I'm gonna leave this for y'all to think about. Just put this on y'all brain, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, let me ask you a question.
what's up? Talk to me.
Do Draymond Green score a lot of points?
Not at all.
No.
But do these dudes say that Draymond Green? Do a majority of these guys give Draymond Green credit for being one of the most biggest integral pieces to the Warriors winning championship?
I do. Yes,
okay,
I do.
Okay. So when I say what I say, like I said before, I let that sit on y'all's brain. So when Low and them bringing up points and stuff like that, I actually watch the games.
I watched the 94 finals.
This makes no sense.
Well, not only,
especially not for somebody who
for someone who's been every
just
time
talks about
you talk about a player, you say this guy averaged 16,
points?
So he's not.
Yeah,
there's no way you're saying this now.
You made a whole argument.
No. Okay.
You said Tyson Chandler wasn't a great defender because he averaged one block a game.
You're not hearing me. That season, I said that season he wasn't a defender. Y'all said he was. Y'all said Low said
he averaged one block a game, right?
Hold on. Low said he was an all-world defender that season. He wasn't. He was an
average one block a game.
Yes, the best defenders in the league was averaging three blocks.
That's dumb.
Hold on, time out. And you can go look at the defensive rating that year. The best defenders in the league were averaging more than him, bro. Cut it out.
Do you know what defensive rating is? You don't average more defensive rating.
Hold on, you're not hearing me. I'm putting that along with his shot blocks. That was one of his lower seasons in shot blocks.
Okay,
that one block per game was one of his worst seasons shot blocking in his career.
That doesn't mean he wasn't playing defense.
Bro, I didn't say that. I said it means he wasn't playing at the elite level that he was playing before.
That's still not what that means. That means.
It does mean that, bro. I watched
Shaq's
the game,
best
bro.
year blocking shots was his rookie year. He wasn't his peak defensive mind.
I watched the games. I watched the games. You were stealing somewhere in a coochie, all right? So
that's cool, but somehow you're the one lying and I'm the one being correct. So you
lying,
watching the game is being incorrect.
Listen. As I said, I can do a video and I'll name you 4 or 5 players in the league that was at the defensive position that was playing better at a higher level than him.
You can name 5 defensive bigs better than Tyson Chandler in 2011.
No, I'm talking about defensive players that were playing at a higher level than him that year. I can name you 5 defensive players that was just
going to go point guard, shooting guard, small forward. Yeah, maybe you could get to 5, but he's a big.
No, I can do that. I can name more than that.
If you could name 5 bigs who are better defensively than Tyson Chandler.
That season you talking about, Tyson Chandler played better with the Knicks than he played with them. So cut it out.
Okay. He was a very good defender for a very long time.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't he win the Defensive Player of the Year with the Knicks?
Yeah, he did.
No, we're talking about when he was with the Mavs, though. That one year he averaged 1 block.
But him being better on the Knicks doesn't mean he wasn't great.
That's a different argument. I'll come back and spank Mars on that later on. My top 5 is Giannis. My top 5 is Giannis. Embiid. This shit kind of hard this year, bro. Giannis, Embiid.
This really ain't that difficult.
I don't want to say AD because he's only been doing it for 2.5 weeks, bro. I heard what you call say AD, but he only been doing it for 2.5 weeks. I've seen Giannis do it for 4.5 years, every game, damn near. So I don't, and like I said, man, it's hard, man, because dudes been in and out the lineup. KD and them, I like what KD and them doing, but they had a soft schedule. You know what I'm saying? They've been beating light touches. They got blown out when they played the Celtics. So
you can't just name the 3 or 4 more players.
Luka.
All right, Luka.
Zion. And,
oh my gosh, no.
You got Zion top 5 right now?
So it was 2.5 weeks for AD, but Zion is fine.
How can Zion not be top 5 and he proved ESPN chill wrong so far?
Yeah, but you just sat there and criticized. You just criticized AD.
No. I said 8. No, but listen, here's the difference. AD's team is not even in the playoffs or play in. What you call his team is the first team number 1 in the West.
Yes,
and
what does that have to do with the individual?
Yes, they are.
Hold on. Brandon Ingram's hurt and then number 1 in the West.
Yes,
what
they
does
are.
that have to do with the individual?
And the team is still
because he is playing like an animal.
Okay. He is playing
number
great.
1 in the West.
Yeah,
nobody not arguing that, but his
argument,
his anti-AD argument was only a 2-week sample size.
Right.
Zion is more or less a 2-3 week sample size as well. So I don't.
No. I'm saying, hold on. Once again, he's been doing it for most of the time without Brandon Ingram. Ingram's been hurt. They're number 1 in the West.
Yes, they are.
He's the guy. Hold on. He's that guy on the team. Period. AD's on the team. AD's on the team with 2 other top 75 all-time players, and they ain't even playing right now.
Oh my god!
If I'm not mistaken, I mean Zion was brought on this crew to be the man in the first place. I mean, he was an all-star. He was their only all-star. That's number 1. This season, he looks like he's their best player. He's getting himself back into the form that he was in 2 years ago when he was, I think, 26-7, shooting 60%. He looks like he's getting himself back into that. Now, his team is proving me wrong. I thought that they were a playing team, to be quite honest with you.
I told you that.
I thought that they were a playing team simply because I'm looking at that unit and I'm looking at the lead guard spot, and I thought that they would struggle there. But they've been able to do it by committee. And because they've been able to do it by committee, and they play defense too. Even though Zion struggles defensively, not one-on-one, but as a team defender, Zion struggles. They've been a lot better defensively than I thought that they were going to be. So with that being said, to say that Zion is he playing like a top 5 player right now? I'm not going to go that far, but I do think that at some point we're going to have that conversation.
Hold on. Look, what's his numbers, Lo?
Lo don't even have to look it up. I'll tell you right now. Over the last 6 games, he's 31 and 6.
I'm saying for the season.
It's 25, 7 and 4.
And they're first place in the West. That's top 5 in the league, bro. You got to give it to me.
Not to me. I don't.
Devin Booker's never been top 5 in the NBA.
Devin Booker was top 5.
Who's never been top 5.
Hold on, Mars. You said Devin Hooker. That's what you said?
No, Devin Booker. That's what we just said.
Devin Booker's never been top 5.
They just got exposed by the Pelicans.
That's got nothing to do with
saying last year when they were the number 1 seed in the West, he was not a top 5 player in the league.
No, because everybody attributed them being good to Chris Paul going over there. Because before Chris Paul went over there, they was trash.
Not last year.
No, I'm saying you're not hearing me. I'm saying before Chris Paul went to that team, when Devin Booker was running the show, they was garbage. Chris Paul goes over there, changes the whole mode of the team. So now they're solid. See what I'm saying? So he's been playing solid. They're solid. But recently, they got smoked twice in a row by the Pelicans and were whining like little babies. So what I'm saying to you is that when they had big tests, they failed all the big tests that I've seen them have so far this year. So I can't put Devin Booker. Hold on. The same reason why I took Jason Tatum out of my top 5, because they failed the big test. He just failed 2 big tests. Bro, you can beat up on some of the weak teams. You just went out west, got smoked by the Warriors who were playing like trash this year in the play-in. Then you came and got smoked by the strippers who've been out here all discombobulated, haven't had a roster, team in and out. You got smoked by them. They've been struggling.
Okay,
and
so
then what happens?
Hold
What happens if they get smoked by the Lakers? What happens if they get beat by the Lakers tonight? What y'all gonna say?
Okay, and with that being said, Ticket, you leaving out important parts of this. Like, for example, I think the Warriors are the best home team in the league. That's number 1. Number 2, they go into Phoenix, who was number 1 in the West at the time, and beat them by 40. They didn't beat them. They beat them by 40.
That was
right?
That was then. But
I think that was 6 days
ago.
You have to
update. Hold on. You have to update your resume. But guess what we found out? Hold on. Guess what we found out? We found out that the Phoenix Suns are imposters. They're frauds. We found out.
Zion credit for beating them.
Listen, what I'm saying. Hold on. This is what I'm saying, bro.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
He had 2 big tests right here in front of him. The Warriors were struggling and the Clippers were struggling. They went into those games as the best team in the NBA and got smoked, not just beat. They got smoked in both of those games. So what I'm saying is this. with that being the case, and you got smoked by Zion 2 times in a row, to me, Zion bumps up because they're the number 1 team in the West. To me, that keeps Luka up there because he's carrying his team, leading the league in scoring. To me, Giannis is up there because Giannis is what? Are they first or second in the East right now?
They're second, but Giannis lost his 2 battles as well.
Hold on. Let me clap at that. Let me say why I said that. And this is the reason why I give Giannis a more leeway. First of all, he's been playing without his second best player for about 80% of this season. That's first of all. Second of all, they've had guys in and out the lineup, and he's still second place in the East. That's the reason why I have him there, right? So watch this. So you still have to keep Giannis up there because he's the only player in the NBA that's in top 5 in both points and scoring. And he has the best defensive rating in the league right now. He's the only player that's in the NBA that's rated top 5 in point scoring and rebounds per game. And he's a top-rated defender in the NBA right now at 104.1. He's the best-rated defender. You can go to StatMuse and look it up right now.
Yeah, but defensive rating for individuals.
No. Hold on. And I'm gonna put something else in your pipe so you can smoke it. Then they're the best defensive team in the NBA, and they've had a revolving roster all season.
Yeah, but it has largely to do with Brooklyn.
They're the number 1 defensive team in the league. No. He has a better defensive rating than Brook Lopez and all them dudes on his team. He's the best defensive rating in the league.
That's not determining. I'm not saying he's not a better defender. I'm not saying he's not a better defender.
So if you're top 3 or top 4 scoring in the league, top 3, top 4 rebounding in the NBA, you lead the NBA in defensive rating with 104.1. Plus, your team is the best rated defensive team in the world. You don't get to be top 5, and you're second place.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you're just picking and choosing requirements from one. I'm telling you, you're picking and choosing requirements. What determines a top 5 player and what doesn't, as you just go on from one player to the next. There's no broad understanding. You're talking about defense right now. Zion, without a doubt, is not in any of these conversations.
But he's number 1 in the West.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. You're just picking and choosing.
Giannis is number 2 in the East.
Being the number 1 player in the West matters for him, but being the number 1 team in the entire league for Boston doesn't matter for Tatum.
No, because listen, you have to look at 2 things. You have to look at 2 things.
Brook Lopez does have a better defensive rating.
He does take it. He does. He has
Brook Lopez has a better defensive rating.
No, go to StatMuse.com.
Zion has a better defensive rating.
Go to StatMuse.com right now and type it in. Brook Lopez a 105.2, Giannis a 104.1. Type it in StatMuse.
Brook Lopez is a 106.3.
Go to StatMuse.com right now and type it in.
But then StatMuse is lying to you.
How StatMuse lying?
I personally don't even care about individual defensive rating because that's not. It doesn't really determine how good. Yeah, it's not.
How was your defensive? Hold on. So now it's trash. Hold on. So when it works for you and a guy has won,
I don't think any of us have used defensive rating.
Never ever.
Okay, so then Mars, since you want to open your little rabbit ass mouth, hold on, Lo. Since you want to open your little rabbit ass mouth. What about the stat that said that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best on-ball defender in the last 5 years? He's holding his players to 40% shooting or less in the last 5 years. ESPN put that up on the screen.
Ticket. He's the best. Ticket. He's the best player in the game. Nobody is arguing that. Nobody
arguing.
Right. Nobody is arguing that. But
no one's saying Giannis can't play defense.
This is the problem that we had. This is the problem that I'm having with your logic, Ticket. You can't tell me that Zion is a top 5 player in the game simply because his team is the number 1 team in the West. Then turn around and tell me that Luka is a top 5 player in the top 5 player when his team is in 10th place.
Hold on.
That logic doesn't work.
Hold on. I called out his numbers too, and I said what? I said that he smoked the Phoenix Suns, who was the other top team in the West, twice in a row. He smoked them.
Right. And Suns frauds when Jason Tatum beat them by 40. But then you give Zion credit for beating them. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, y'all not here. Oh, that's why I have Luka. Hold on. You guys have a problem with me having Giannis, Luka.
No, I don't.
No, we're not.
I do not have a problem with
inconsistency.
How is that consistent?
I'm about to tell you because the Boston Celtics also smoked the Suns. So you're
that was hold on, my man. That's why
I thought you were gonna let me explain.
That's why a couple
you
weeks ago.
Hold up, man. I got here late and all I've heard is you talk for 5 minutes. So go ahead, Lo. Please.
Because they all attacking me, man. What you want?
No, we ain't doing that. We ain't attacking you. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Every time I come in here, it's 105. What you think I'm gonna do?
No, Ticket, it ain't like that.
It's 105 every time I come in here. What you think I'm gonna do?
You the one who turned it into that. Nobody turned
Talk about that.
Now I gotta mute everybody. I hate when I gotta do this. I hate when I gotta be this guy. Y'all just yelling over each other. Yo, let's have an argument. Yo, Fluent.
Yo,
this all started with me asking everybody, is KD top 5? Can you tell me where KD's ranked in your list of players?
He ain't top 5.
So where would you have him at? And who would you say is all ahead of him? Who's all better than KD as is right now?
KD's like, I don't know, 7, 8, maybe. You guys mentioned them: Luka, Giannis, Curry, Tatum. SGA's ahead of him right now, even for me. No. So he's probably there, 7, 8.
So here's my following question: if KD,
hey Ron, don't mute me if you ain't gonna mute them. I don't like that.
I'm muted everybody. I'm muted everybody. Keep that shit everybody. I'm muted everybody.
Every time I keep it 200. Every week I come in here, it's 1-on-5, and then it's me against the whole goddamn chat room.
No, that's not true, Tat. No, that's not true. When I walked in the door, you started the conversation. Hold on, Tone. When I walked in the door, you started the conversation, not with, hey, Ron, what's going on? Hey, Lo, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, Mom?
I continued the conversation.
You walked in the door with,
I continued it.
The liar.
I continued it. I continued it, period. I continued it.
If we're going to start that way, immediately I'm coming in here like, okay, you want work. So let's get it on. Now,
let's get it.
If that's true, then don't complain about starting a fight when you get punched in the face.
Hey, listen.
Complain about
like
that.
I said,
you started the fight, and then when you get punched in the face,
because when I'm arguing with you,
you're going to get mad.
When I'm arguing with you, then the little pit bull underneath you, the little poodle comes in, starts running his mouth. Then these other dudes start coming in trying to step up. Like I said, it is what it is.
You start the fight and then you get punched in the face and then get mad.
Whatever. You started it. That ain't never gonna happen.
You started the fight.
Asked the question, but
guarantee you that.
Well.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.